back to yet another Chris the Fish Show free video. In this one we're going to show you some feeding, and I've got some work to do on the 5 foot. So like I said at the start, we're going to do a bit of feeding in this video as well, but the main point of this video is I'm going to be getting the 5 foot stand sorted. I'm going to get the tank off, the stand chopped and ready to be put into position, and it's also got to be painted, so lots to do to get this working. This guy is very active today, loving the attention and loving the fuss. Yeah, I've just put some guppies in just as feeder fish for them, for him and Odin. I did put some prawns in, but didn't seem very interested. I got some catfish pellets in, but I think I'm going to have to get some proper food for him, but he is absolutely stunning. And I finally managed to get the 5 foot down, so now, as you can see, I've got some more painting to do, some measuring, some cutting, and then that will get moved underneath there. But my god, I've changed this light just so obviously the catfish is a lot happier. It's darker for him, but yeah, everything is absolutely fandabby-dozy. For now I've put him up for sale. I really don't want to get rid, but I don't know how long it's going to be until I can get an 8 foot, so the quicker the better. So I've just come in after work to see what's going on, put a bit of food in. The plex seem to keep chasing the fish off away from the food, which is quite amusing. I've not seen that happen before. Plus I've noticed that the wood has sunk as well, so no longer got the floating wood at the top anymore. Yeah, look, chasing him away from the food. I've not seen him do that before. These guys are happy. The tilapia has gone, and the naughty parrot in this tank has also gone. Alright, so as it stands at the moment, the 5 foot is on the floor. The tank stand is moved over because I've had to paint the wall because it was just stupid. So now I've got to measure it all out and then try and figure out how I'm going to cut it and reattach it, because I'm not a carpenter, and my usual carpenter, as you know, Adam, is really busy with work, so I really don't want to be disturbing him if I can help it. So for a DIY project on my own, we'll see how I get on. Right, so there we have it. There is no going back now. It is chopped into two. Now I've just got to take the base off this one, attach it to that one. Right, so the good news is it's all level. It was a pain in the backside taking the bits off the bottom bit, but now I've just got to put it all back together. Another job done. Floor has finished being laid, so now let's go and get the unit. So I am happy to say that the stand is in and it is level. Yes! So now I've just got to paint it before I can move the tank back on it. So chuffed. Alrighty then, so a slight change of plan. I've decided to just put it all straight in now, and then I'll paint it at a later date. All fits in lovely. Lid's a bit of a tight squeeze, but still got access to get in, so that's good. I might have to put like a bracket or a wedge or something to hold the lid while I'm feeding and water changing. But so far, that's pretty damn good. I think what I might do is move the tiger shovel nose and Odin into here, put the goldfish and the guppies into this tank, just so that it gives them a lot more room. But for now, I'm quite happy with that. So as I say, floor's done, 5 foot sorted. So now it's time for me to go to work. Oh look, they're actually come out to see me. Say hi. Baisha hiding up the top. Flower horn. Turtle's winding up the parrot as per usual. Jags are playing nicely. The plec has destroyed the substrate and moved it all. I did top this substrate up as well out the 5 foot. In this tank I've also taken the 2 rocks out this side just to give the shovel nose a bit more space. That rock is just for Odin because he likes to hide in that corner for some reason. I really should start recording the progress and not just the end result, but look at this. I have got the tank stand painted black, couple of coats, and it is beautiful. Working on the lid, you can see a massive difference. I've done that bit that you can see, the 2 sides. I've just got to do the top and the back of it as well. But so far I am well chuffed. Everything is coming together. I still haven't cleaned the tank yet though. Well, here's me recording a bit of the progress, and now I'm starting on the lid. Alright, so now the top's been painted. I've opened the doors, painted them, so once that's dry I've just got to do a second coat, and then the painting's done. All that will be left will be to clean the tank and fill it up. Alright, so far so good. We've got the lid painted. The tank's cleaned up a lot better. Still looks a little bit minging, but it's a hell of a lot better. And I've got some water in it, so now I've just got to go and sort the substrate out. Right, so what we're doing to rinse the sand out, I've got the twinnies helping me out. So what do you say? Hi. So what we're doing is we've got to get all these fine bits out of the sand, so it's just the pure sand going back into the tank.
And put it in that black box. Yeah, and all the rocks needs to go in these.
Right, so we're going to show you now how we're doing it. So remember, one at a time, so Loki can go first. So we're pouring the sand into the sieve.
Ow! Ah! I accidentally got one on me there.
Right, Loki, look at the thing. Tilt it up. And then we rinse all the sand through the sieve, leaving just the stones. Go on then, Courtney, your turn.
Then we wait.
Yeah, that's it, you wait your turn, because I've got to get all the sand out. Go on then, quarter it up, Courtney. And we find that using the water makes the sand sieve through a hell of a lot quicker and a hell of a lot easier. And we rinse our hand over the bucket as well to get the sand off.
Yeah.
So that's how we do it. So tell them, say hit subscribe.
Hit subscribe.
So stage 2, we have sanding, and now I've put the heater in, and now I've just got to plumb the filter. Right, so now it's time to give you the final update for this video anyway on the progress of the 5 foot. We're about 95% complete. Yes! Alright, so I've got the lid standing up now. I've had to do the last few little touches to get rid of the brown, like there was a piece up here and the trim, but that has had its last coat and is now drying. Once that's finished drying, I'm going to be taking a couple of notches on each side purely for like the wires and stuff that goes in. And then as you can see on this side, other than the fact that I've got to clean that top glass because it's got bone dry algae on it from the Lite, I've cleaned the rest of the tank. I've got it all up and running. It is looking a hell of a lot better. You can't really see much at the moment because I haven't got a light on it, but it is absolutely pucker. So I've put sand in it now, I've got the ornaments in, and this one is going to be having the goldfish, the turtles and the guppies in it. And then obviously this one is just going to be for Odin. You may notice something missing. The tiger shovel nose unfortunately has gone today, but the new owner has promised me he's going to give me a new video when his tanks are all settled and sorted, and then I can give you an update video on that. As I said, we've got hundreds of guppies in here. Now this tank is just too small for all of them, so as I say, I'll grab as many as I can. I'll move those over to the 5 foot to be with Dill, the 2 razorback musks and the 6 goldfish which are still in here. Once everything's all in and sorted, I can then sort out this one and maybe get some more shrimps. There is still a few in here, or at least I've seen a few, but we'll see what happens with that. Next video is going to be my new fish, which I'm not showing you now, but we have now got them. So I'm going to leave it and sign off here. So as I said, all I've got to do, cut the notches in the lid, put the light on, clean the glass, wait for that to get to temperature, then I can start moving the fish over. It's way too cold to put anything in at the moment because I've just done it straight out the kitchen tap. But as per usual, thank you all very much for watching. Make sure you like, you subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye. And that's what it looks like with the lights on. Looks a lot better already.